Hello, and welcome back. So, last week we finished uh, the the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker randomizer as Ganondorf, fighting Ganondorf. And so, I needed a new game to play. Or in this case, a new old game. Now, this is a game that I have played before, so I kind of know what I'm doing. But this is the first time I'm playing it on stream, of course. It's a pretty fun trilogy. You got The Longest Journey, followed by Dreamfall The Longest Journey, followed by Dreamfall Chapters. Which is an odd way to do a trilogy of games where no two games share a title, really. But it is a good game. It starts out as a point and click, and then it transitions into a kind of third person adventure game that's still kind of point and click in a way, where it's basically just the control scheme that changes. The actual gameplay mostly stays the same. Mostly. But this particular game, the first one, The Longest Journey, was released in 1999. So, it's a fairly old game, you know? Only 23 years old now. Oh. But yeah, it's got some interesting concepts to it. And without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? The Longest Journey. Let's begin. Prologue: A Lion in the Streets.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true,
True.
child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child. And not one
Balance.
I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance. And that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
Ooh. A tower in a realm that exists no more. Oh yes, by Funcom. The Longest Journey. Written and produced by Ragnar. I'm not sure how to pronounce that character. Art director Didrik Tollefson. Yeah, Bjorn, I'm pretty sure is how that's pronounced. Bjorn Arve. Morten Lode, lead programmer. Quite the tower you got there. Hello, Spectral Light Man. You doing okay up in that tower? Oh. What do your astral eyes see? Oh, I got some kind of Ouroboros imagery there. Except it's two serpents eating each other's tails. Meanwhile, in the future. There is a woman in her bed. She is sleeping. And now she is no longer in her bed.
Tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, here we have us, April.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
We've got this landscape.
Postcard pretty.
Indeed. I think this is like our inventory thing, if I right click. And up here we have, yeah, so that's definitely in our inventory then. But you got a little menu thing with options, quit, inventory. And I think other things will fill in there eventually.
It's a pristine and picture-perfect dawn.
But it's cloudy.
There's a storm heading this way. Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed.
Still look good. Let's move to the right then.
What's happening?
Egg.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
Yeah, probably. Let's look at the big egg.
It looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much too big and I don't much care for reptiles.
Oh, come on. Reptiles are nice. I could grab it.
Did that sound come from the egg? Boy, that's some chick. I don't
Huh?
think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
Yeah, that would suck. It has been a while since I last played this game, like a few years, I think, so may take a bit sometimes for me to remember what I need to do, but
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales.
I do remember what I need
For
to
some
do
strange reason,
in this
I
beginning
have a
bit.
feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
It's just large scales. What
This
could
is
go wrong?
interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Let's just take it. Scale
I'll
in
keep it as a
inventory.
souvenir.
Yeah, a dream souvenir. For sure.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
But let's this way.
Something happened to this rock quite recently, and it probably altered the course of the stream. Hey, maybe that's why the tree's dying.
Maybe.
Something happened to this rock quite
Oh,
recently,
yes.
and it probably altered the course of the stream. Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
$15 for a bottle of mountain water? That's pretty crazy.
It's as dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
I'll take that.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Egypt.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Indeed. So, what happened to the tree?
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we,
Battle?
between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down. And the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
I'll kill Chaos.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit.
Really,
We
April?
come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
It is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Isn't there
Isn't
anything
there
I could
anything
do?
I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
But what if I did?
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
See if there's a voice
Hello?
should be
Testing. One.
higher than
One,
other things.
2, 40. Hello? 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 Testing. Hello? Testing. 1. Hello? Testing.
That sounds
1.
good. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Just want to make sure that we can all hear people's. But let's get to our inventory. We're gonna
I think I just made
put
a
those
funnel.
together.
Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
Yes, we're gonna use it on the stream here. If we can actually click on the stream, there we go.
This should do the trick.
Yeah. Boop. Suddenly life returns. Look at those effects. Those 1999 CG effects. Wowee.
Talk about instant rehab.
Yeah. Look at the
Neat.
stream now.
My arts and crafts teacher would be so very proud of me.
Uh-huh. Hey, old tree.
Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
Excuse you.
We find our strength returned, and
Yeah.
so we have no time for idle conversation.
Oh, come on.
We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Uh-huh.
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet. Definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Uh-huh. Good thing I was
Uh-oh.
here. Not to worry, he's got it. Huh?
What? What was that?
Oh, well. That would appear to be a dragon,
Uh-oh.
April. Woo! Look at that dragon.
It is you. You have come.
You know me?
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you
The daughter?
Waiting. Why?
because it begins here with you, as it always has.
It?
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How
Is
will I
that
know?
so?
How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
Your child? I'm a human, not a dragon.
This is probably not a good thing.
Yeah. That didn't sound good. Look at that dragon. Uh-oh. Yeah, that doesn't look good. But these effects, though. Look at them. They're just so great. Oh. Chapter 1. Penumbra.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week.
Ugh.
Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Sunny day in Newport.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
Definitely not this time. We definitely will spend most of the day working. Totally. A cash card.
My cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it.
Ugh. The cash card of an artist. What the? Nah, we're not going to the hallway right now.
I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
Well, that's good, I guess.
It's a picture of me and my friends.
Let's pick it up. We'll take it with us. Why not? Diary?
My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I. Dear Diary, note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it.
But it's your diary. You gotta talk to it. Let's take it. Anything else to look at? Books?
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set. That's my desk, so theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
A life of an artist right there.
Shelves.
Yep.
Still just shelves.
Still shelves.
Still just shelves.
Uh-huh.
I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
Yeah, that is.
It's been too hot to sleep with a cover, so I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Fine. Let's look at the window.
Nice view, if you're into brickwork.
Hey. What if we open window? And then lookout window.
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill.
Yeah.
I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal. I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Venice. We're in Venice, it seems.
It's a seagull. Poor guy looks quite hungry.
Yeah.
Spiky.
Pikey. What about this clothesline?
It's a clothesline.
Uh-huh. Use it. Yes. Thing won't do much. But I think if we go down there, we can then use that clothesline to pull the grate away. Anyways.
The wardrobe is actually made of real wood, and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over.
Wow.
I'd better
What?
head over to the studio to do some work.
Uh-huh.
Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Yeah, probably. Now we got some clothes.
Hey, babe.
Oh boy.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and
What's going on, April? How you been?
Wow. I was doing just fine till you came
I
along.
was doing just fine until you came along.
What's that? Hey, listen, I was thinking maybe you and I could hook up tonight, go to the pavilion or something.
It
We could
just
pop a few
ignored me.
raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
That's not gonna
No,
work, Zach.
that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Hey, whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
Uh-huh. Whatever, Zach.
What an asshole.
I know, right? Plant?
Organic plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
What if I take... Aha. Now I have organic plastic leaf.
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows. It converts carbon
Uh-huh.
dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually. Convenient, but disturbing.
Yeah. Alright, what about this?
It's a fact, as in FACT, Free Access Terminal.
Talk to?
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade?
Oh.
In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity.
Uh-huh.
If you upgrade now,
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface
Yeah.
installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today,
No, really.
Yeah, no.
Terminal doesn't belong to me.
Yeah.
noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
What?
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Well, whatever. Sorry.
whatever fact, this is an apartment complex. I don't own the apartment complex. I'm not paying to get you upgrades. So goodbye. Workboard. Let's see. Got some spacey poster, some other poster bits.
Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona. Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Bring your own. Is it seat? Huh?
Common room duty roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh joy, manual labor, my favorite.
My favorite.
San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully. I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Oh boy.
I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible.
You could read this. I mean, this is bigger, but still. I'll take
I'm
it.
sorry, but big sweaty
All
annual
right.
summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food, live performances by Royne Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word.
So what does this say?
Found a gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
Indeed. That would be a good idea.
Shelves.
Shell? Shells.
Shelves.
Still shells.
Shelves.
More shells. Matchbook.
It's a matchbook.
Huh? I'm gonna take it. There's something about the game that keeps popping these things up sometimes, but not all the time. Oh, and I got a push pin too.
It's a push pin.
He took the push pin and the post note with a little note. Sure, why not? Hey, look, it's a chair.
It's a chair.
It sure is.
We have a nice view of the bridges from this window. The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension.
Aha.
That really freaks me out when I think about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, Fiona.
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right. They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
Late 22nd century. So that means, what, is this the early 23rd century then? Hey, Fiona.
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
Well, had a bad
I
nightmare.
had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently. But she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so, but I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes, the school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Uh-huh. Where is everybody?
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course, although that is a tempting thought.
Uh-huh.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting
Shower.
knee-deep in putrid canal
Yeah.
water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying
Shouldn't
the
you be
good
outside
weather?
enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Tell me about
Tell
Emma.
me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You
Yeah.
guys are so close.
Yeah, totally.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
I totally
Like
knew
me and
that.
Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her.
Uh-huh.
She won't listen.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favourite tenant.
What did you think of me, huh?
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
How long have you known
How long have
Charlie?
you known Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
What's up with Zach?
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time, and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
How about you?
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
How long have you and
How
Mickey?
long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure, but she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
What about Border House?
Can you tell me something about the
This
border
place.
house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
What made you
What
decide?
made you decide to run a boarding house?
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar
America.
atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
So we're in Newport, Venice, America. Huh. Boy, is the future weird.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself. And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've practiced. I may be an inner city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
What about Venice?
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless.
Uh-huh.
And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
What's the story behind my
What's
apartment?
the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
Yeah.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient. And it's got, an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
You like
You
Newport?
like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
Okay, so I think we're on the border between Newport and Venice. Or maybe Newport is the city, and then there's like downtown city Newport, but then on the outskirts there's the county of Venice? I don't know. In any case, tell me
Tell
more.
me some more about the border house.
What precisely do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
Oh, I've already learned
I'm
everything
glad I
about
could
it.
help you out, darling.
Don't know why it's still an option.
I don't
more
have
questions
any
right
more
now?
questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
I'd better
Guess
get
I better
going.
get going.
Off to school.
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Yeah. Now, what if I said, hey, I got a note?
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Many thanks.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's
Yeah.
a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything, and because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies. God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Alrighty then. Well, we just started the game. We've already got so many items.
Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
Uh-huh. We got matches, we got a ring, we got organic plastic leaf, pushpin, diary, photo, and an empty cash card. Or practically
It's a
empty.
picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
Huh. Alright. Let's go.
I feel like someone's staring.
Feel like someone's staring at you, huh? Crazy. What's this?
Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better. Not the same.
It would be better.
It's a rusty thingy.
Thingy, yeah.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool. I love this mural, even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
The mural looks nice. Let's have a look at this thingy.
That's probably Mickey's handiwork. She's the tool gal around these here parts. I wonder why she put the clamp there, though.
I don't know. It's what if I took it? Ah, that's why.
Oh. It seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise.
What a surprise! What if I,
It's a rusty old wheel.
took
I'd
it?
imagine it turns the water on and off.
Probably.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
Huh.
What a mystifying contraption, and completely absurd. What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve? The water tank's full.
Sure is.
Mystifying.
Mystify.
That cable's been ripped in two. The cables are too far apart to tie them back together. Looks like a big piece of cable was torn off.
What if? What if I put ring? It's
I
gold.
hope it doesn't melt or anything.
Bing.
It's alive!
Huzzah! Right screw, left screw. Can I do anything with this stuff? What?
Mystifying.
No. Okay, what if I go right screw? Okay. So that just cycles the red thing. Aha. Interesting. Oh. I think I know what it does. Boop, and then, yeah. Bam. The red dot just keeps that one from moving. The rest move when you turn that. So, let's...
It won't budge.
No.
The pressure's probably too high.
Pressure's still too high, huh? What are we gonna do about that?
I guess that's a pressure gauge.
Uh-huh.
It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
What if I... Nope, that doesn't help. Valve.
It's a pressure valve.
Pressure, hey? Let's turn it off. There we go. Turn wheel. My clamp now.
Mystifying.
So mystifying. Let's...
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going
Oh.
to have to replace that cable eventually.
Right. I'll take that then. Now we can leave. Let's see what's further down here. No?
It's a
All right.
pretty mural.
Well, we got ourselves a clamp. My clamp now.
The alarm is active, but it can't be very effective with the doors wide open like that. Still, there's always somebody around, so I guess we're safe.
I guess. Whoops.
Whoops! Was that me?
Was that me? I just mashed a bunch of buttons and the alarm went off. Was it me?
That's Cortez. He sits in the same spot almost every day. I hate to admit it, but he scares me a little.
Hey, Cortez.
Oye, señorita.
Huh?
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Senorita Bonita. I'm fine. You?
I'm fine. And you?
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Cold and
Cold
rainy.
and rainy like yours.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
Excuse
You
me?
are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
Really?
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
I'm out of here.
I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk
We?
again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it.
We didn't think you would
Señorita,
react this way?
Cuidado. Be careful.
What's up with Cortez here? What was it? I don't know. We'll save. Oh, there's an autosave. That's nice. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Ah, April's diary. I see. Oh, nifty. There's a lot of text in here. Oh boy. Well, we'll read a page. April 14th, 2209. A Friday. So it's... Ooh! That's over 80 years from now, then. That's actually over 180 years from now. Happy birthday to me, the Big 1-8. Join us, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoil sport, but 18 feels kind of like 17. Only I can buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. I'd kind of figured that the number 18 would cast light into the deep, dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe. Like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which, of course, does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I'd prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts in Newport. I figure we could read at least one page per stream. That way we're not just front-loading a ton of dialogue. Look at this city. What place? Look at that punk.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice Massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
Uh-huh. Venice Massacre, 100 years ago. Almost exactly. Hey, punk. Let's see, anything else to look at? What was that? Oh, bench.
Just a wooden bench.
What if I use it? And just kind of sit down. Chill for a bit. Guess not much happens. Very well. Let's go to, let's see, the subway? I guess we'll take a look. The bridges, subway, park.
I wonder what the homeless people do in the wintertime. Supposedly, it gets biting cold here in Newport, and I don't know if there are any shelters anymore.
Huh.
It's a plaque commemorating the Venice Massacre of 2109. It reads, "In honor of those who died defending our right to live." East Venice. There are, I think, 3 subway stops in Venice, including this one.
Let's have a look at the subway.
It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates. The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show up.
Aha!
Let's see. According to the instructions, I push a button with a stylized hand, wave my cash card in front of the round thingy, and then stand still for a few seconds. Good. I can stand still.
Push button with stylized hand. With cash card in front of round thingy.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
Okay. Boop. That looks like a round thingy.
I'm sorry, but the fare is $15. You have $1 left on your cash card. This message is brought to you by the Bocamba Mercer Company. Company. The future spells Bocamba Mercer.
Uh-huh.
Damn. I don't have enough money on my card. I have to remember to get paid for last week's work at the cafe.
Yeah, we gotta get paid. Let's go get paid. First, a stroll through the park.
I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
Just an old iron thingy.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge. Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge... This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting. This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting.
Academy, bridges.
Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one
Set towards
painting.
the academy. Oh wait, statue?
Cubist. And not my style at all.
Uh-huh.
It's the official Vava notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here. Bishop and Anne Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple. No, I've got too much to do right now.
Too much to do. No time for a talk. But also, let's go to the bridges real quick.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
Uh-huh. To the bridges. To the bridges. Because I should go to the cafe, get paid.
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
I don't think it could. Death Star, huh?
Can you say Death Star?
I don't. Can you? Is that a copyright infringement?
Let's blow this thing and go home.
That's almost certainly copyright infringement.
Look at the size of that thing. Use the force, Luke.
Uh-huh.
Can you say Death Star?
No, that's it. That's it. That's all of them.
Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area.
Uh-huh.
See? I know some local history.
You sure do.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I not intend to make a career of it.
Yeah. What about Mystery Door?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care.
I care. What's going on over here?
Closed for maintenance. Will reopen at 3 p.m. What's going on? The place was fine last night.
The
sign said it's closed for maintenance.
Yeah. Fine. We'll go to the studio. To the academy. Get some work done.
Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
Huh.
That's Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riot.
Rubber glove.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
That's a perfectly good rubber glove. I'll take it.
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it?
Yeah.
What a terrible, terrible waste.
I know, right? What if I just... No?
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. student.
Olaf's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint.
Uh-huh. Canvas.
Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch.
Uh-huh. If only I could see it. Bookshelf?
Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
Let's talk to
Don't
Olaf.
want to disturb him.
Oh. Let's not talk to Olaf. And go upstairs instead. What is that?
Emma's really good with the holosculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous. Some books on color, composition, and duck hunting?
Duck hunting.
These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently.
At least there's that. Oh.
Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share this space. Acrylic
Paints?
and oil paints.
Books?
Art books, mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life. Those are
Sketches?
some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration. The tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff.
That's good. Let's take it.
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
got. Fine. Gonna make me spell it out for you. Time to paint. But what shall we paint? Who knows? And who is it? Is it Emma?
Hiya.
Emma? Hi.
Hi,
I didn't
it
expect
is.
to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah? From who?
Yeah, from whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you, these are his exact words, where children visualize their dreams.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Did he say anything else?
Nope, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
No.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Really? Did you talk about
Did he
nightmares?
talk to you about nightmares?
No, why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Cigar? What? You want to hear about my dream or not?
Do you want to hear about my dream or not?
Sure, go on. Like anything I say could possibly discourage you.
Even if there's a dragon involved?
Especially if there's a dragon? You had a dream about a dragon? April, that's pretty sad. Was it A magical dragon?
Yeah.
It was a talking dragon.
I think that qualifies as a magic dragon. You know, I can't wait to hear this.
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already.
Yeah.
You had a dream about a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Uh-huh.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
I'll drop by after.
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Who's there?
Huh?
Okay. That was not a dream, I think.
Man, Emma, your hollow sculptures sure are lifelike. Oh wait.
The
let's-
fruits of my labor amount to absolutely nothing at all. I'm way past finger painting.
Okay.
I
fine.
need a... Nice. Very Van Gogh-ish. It's empty.
Oh, bin's empty. What about this canvas?
That's another one of Olav's. I swear he does a painting in, like, a day. That's pretty damn good, too.
Well, let's go.
Nice hair color. The Venice
Bye.
Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater. If all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is.
Yeah. Notice board?
The annual VAVA Summer Exhibit, August 11th through 18th. God, I'm actually expected to be ready by then.
Uh-huh. To the park! What else we got? Nothing terribly interesting. To the
Nothing
bridge?
adds more to the
No.
tranquility of a city
To the
park
bridges.
than a huge rusty iron bridge.
I'm sure. Let's take me to the other bridges. Skaters.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Prohibited. Skating prohibited. That sucks. Also, that guy's got a gun. Skating is very prohibited in Newport. Oh boy.
I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
It amazes me why backpackers flock to Newport. You'd think they'd have the good sense to stick to India, Australia, and the near-Earth colonies.
The near-Earth colonies, huh? That certainly sounds interesting.
Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies.
I took one.
I'm sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
Yeah. He won't notice. Hey, Charlie.
That's my good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice, and I love him dearly. As a friend.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you had already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time.
Have you seen Cortez?
Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
It's about me?
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Then I don't know.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
Thanks. Why was the cafe
Why was
closed?
the cafe closed earlier?
You know, some problem with the pipes. Stan, he gets real worked up. He is seriously pissed, girl. Keeps yelling at the plumber to fix it, or Stan will fix him. And the poor man is trying to work, but Stan doesn't quit. The plumber finds the problem eventually, but not until he's waist-high in canal water down in the basement.
Ooh, gross. There were problems with the plumbing back at the house, too. No hot water.
I noticed. Girl, that was one cold shower. There are always problems with the pipes here in Venice. They're too old.
It's work.
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
Or on holiday.
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August.
Yeah.
You should have stayed out in the
bet.
country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
Yeah, the summers were cooler back home.
I remember my home. It got so hot sometimes. My father worked as a volunteer fireman, and sometimes he'd borrow the old truck from the garage. He'd fill it with spring water from the river up in the hills, and then he would hose me and my sisters down with ice-cold water. We'd laugh and scream and run around, and the funny thing is, his eyes would light up, and he'd be so proud of himself. He could be so good, and he could be so bad. On those days, I loved him so much. They were the good days.
Sounds lovely. Anything
You doing
special?
Anything special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family, especially my sisters, you know, and my mom.
Yeah. How about a few questions?
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
What do you think about Cortez?
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Anything else?
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
What was it about me?
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach. No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
God, thanks for reminding me. I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
Emma?
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Huh. What about her behavior?
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. They just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
Do you like Venice?
Do you like living in Venice?
I love Venice. I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't grown tired of it yet. I don't know if I ever will. Venice is like a college campus. There are so many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies and ethnicities is refreshing and inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on Earth is just a bonus. Call Newport whatever you want, at least it's alive, and there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place, and I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
What about you, Charlie?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about yourself?
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Still, I'd like to talk about you for a bit.
If you want, just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
What's your dream?
What's your biggest dream?
A dark stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know? I'm a good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies. Just like you.
How'd you end up here?
In Venice?
At home, there wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories like him and his father. Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams, and people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
You happy?
Are you happy working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible, and like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends. That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay.
Could I ask you a few more questions about yourself?
Yeah, sure. If you're interested.
That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
That's all.
Okay.
Thanks, Charlie. I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right? Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
Sounds like a terrible boss. Let's walk into the cafe. Stanley jukebox poster.
Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains, an exhibition by and for kids and teenagers. Could this be what Cortez was talking about? Where kids visualize their dreams? I think this may be it. Where's the Roma Gallery located? It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery. Complimentary student pass. Cool. I like anything that's complimentary.
Free stuff.
I never say no to a complimentary ticket.
Yeah. Got me a ticket. All right.
It's a jukebox, according to Stan. It's an original. Almost 200 years old. I don't know. That looks like a replica to me. A good replica, but still. I feel like someone's staring at me. It took some convincing, but Stan finally agreed to put the jukebox on free play. I'll just choose a track at random.
Now let's change this up. Poster.
Tom's Follies.
Stanley.
My boss, Stan. A hard man with a soft... Nah. He's just a callous bastard.
Uh-huh.
I heard that.
I knew that.
April, why are you talking out loud this whole time?
What you doing here? You ain't working this afternoon, are you? I don't want my employees work 24 hours a day. Go, get sleep.
But I'm just...
Damn, woman, do I have to babysit you?
It's nice to see you too, Stanley.
Stanley.
No, I'm not working today. I just came by to...
Oh, don't ever say those two words when I'm around. I don't think my ulcer can take it.
You? And nice?
That's funny. No, working and not. Don't use those two words in the same sentence. Damn, I get creeps even when I say them.
Stanley.
I'd like to get paid.
Damn, woman, don't you know I got a migraine already? Paid? God damn it. Why'd they have to make that word sound so obscene? Listen, why don't you leave old Stan alone, huh? They make me feel a whole hell of a lot better. Shoo, shoo, be good, little girl, hmm?
No.
I'd still like to get paid, though.
You gotta pay me.
Mighty mana, woman. You really know how to rub it in. God damn it. Yeah, all right. Got your timesheet?
Yeah?
Yes?
Yes? Yes? Let's see it. God damn, you think I'm gonna take your word for a woman?
Timesheet. I'll be back. Hey, Emma.
When she's not working or out on a date, Emma's always hanging out here. Just like me, really. Just like all of us. Fresh
That's
bread. I love the food in this place. We have a great kitchen.
That's nice. My bread.
That's well, Emma's friend, really. Marcus. He's a Vava student as well.
Of course. Hey, Emma. Do you have my timesheet?
Settle this one for us, April. When did Roindale release Sidetracked?
04, right after the Morning Star exile, those sons of bitches.
With blood on their boots. Yeah. Told you so, Marcus.
Uh-huh.
You said 03.
I was closer than you. 07, and you call yourself a fan.
I don't.
I don't.
Did you speak with Zach today?
Why?
He was upset. Called you a stuck-up bitch.
He what? You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even that rude to him.
You think so? So that even if you came crawling to his door, he wouldn't give you the time of day. Said you called him an asshole.
Oh, God. I really don't know when to shut my mouth, do I?
Who cares? It's Zach. He hates you, so what? No great loss.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what else is going on? What are you doing this afternoon?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Staying here. What else? I'm meeting a friend later, but that's not until 9. We're waiting for Isabel and then we're gonna eat. But I guess you're not hungry.
No.
Figures. I don't know why I even bother asking.
Who's this friend?
Who's this friend you're meeting later? Don't tell me it's that guy you were out with last night.
Are you gonna tell me I shouldn't get involved with men like him?
No, of course not. I'm not your... You don't need me to tell you that, Emma.
Well, I wish you would, 'cause you're right. I shouldn't, he's a bastard. But he's so cute and charming and, you know, very good in bed. I just can't help myself. But he's not a keeper, don't worry about that. It's just this thing, just a fling.
Mind if I ask questions?
Mind if I ask you some questions, Emma?
Like I don't tell you everything that's going on anyway? Of course you can ask me questions. Like, duh.
What's your take?
What's your, take on Cortez?
My take on Cortez. What's that, like a diplomatic way of saying what the F is this guy's glitch?
Sure. Let's go with that one.
Sure, yeah.
You know, I think Cortez is a barrel of laughs. In a good way. Everybody thinks they got him all figured out, you know? Like he's the resident weirdo. But I know that just ain't true. I've talked with Cortez, and the guy is brilliant. He's weird, yeah, and he's up in the clouds, and I think he believes in aliens, which is cool, but girl, he's smart. I mean, I'm not talking professor smart here. I'm talking real life, seen it all, been there, done that, smart. Useful smart. Experienced smart. And, ooh, I gotta tell you, the guy's cultured. Ask him about anything. Art, music, movies, books. He's current on most topics, which scares me, because it seems he's always just, I don't know, hanging around doing nothing. He rarely goes anywhere. It's like he's waiting for something. Or someone.
Yeah, maybe Jerry Garcia.
You're bad. No, I don't think he's a doper. I mean, listen to the guy. What he says may sound a little out there, but the way he says it... No, he's not on Amethyst, that's for sure. And one more thing. He is cute.
Oh, is he?
He's what?
Cute.
Emma, he's like 60.
Did you ever see his eyes? Those are not the eyes of an old man. And so what if he's 60? He's better looking than most of the guys I date and so much nicer.
Then I think you've been swimming in the shallow end of the gene pool for too long, Emma. I mean, come on, a 60-year-old screwball with a ponytail and an exotic accent? Hello?
Well, we'll see.
Did you speak with Charlie?
Did you speak with Charlie today?
Yeah, for a few minutes. Why?
Nothing. Just wondered is all.
April, did he say anything to you at all?
About what?
About... nothing. I mean, I don't know anything. Which isn't true because I don't lie, but he... Ugh, forget it. If we were having this conversation in a movie, I'd be going, like... Shit, girl, get your act together, open your eyes! But I don't think that's a good idea. Not in real life. Because real life has a nasty habit of hurting people's feelings.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure I understand you. You're saying that Charlie likes April, just like Fiona was saying. Did you finish?
Did you finish your sculpture for the exhibit?
Pretty much. I'm happy with it, and I know that if I go back and keep working on it, I'll just kill it. So I think I'll leave it alone. You?
You know what? Don't ask. I'm praying it'll finish itself one of these days.
Sure. Could happen. It could so happen. But I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah.
I'll have it ready in time.
Will
yes,
you?
you will, or I'll kick your ass so hard that you'll...
Okay, I got it. Thanks for the inspiration. Thanks, Emma.
Thanks for what? For talking to you? Girlfriend, what the hell is the matter with you? Snap out of it.
Gotta run.
I gotta run.
See you around, stranger.
Let's go talk to Charlie again, see if he's got my timesheet.
I like my outfit.
Yeah.
It's inexpensive.
Uh-huh.
But cool. Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
Do you have any idea where I can find the Roma Gallery?
Roma Gallery? I seem to remember the name from somewhere, but no, sorry.
They have a poster next to the jukebox advertising an exhibit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember they put up that poster. The address must be written down somewhere, yeah? Did you check?
Nah. Maybe it's not a ticket. But also,
Can I ask you a few more questions,
questions?
Charlie?
Sure.
Never mind.
Thanks, Charlie.
See you
I'll
later.
see you later, Charlie.
Later.
Where am I gonna find my timesheet? Maybe it's back up in my room? Also,
It's the address. The gallery is located near the Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metro Line subway to get there. Roma Gallery is located near the Watertown Bridge in West Venice.
uh-huh. Alright. Gotta run all the way across to the border house. I'm still wondering, is there really no further I can go back here? No.
April Ryan, you have... I feel like someone's staring at me. What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to? Upstairs to my apartment. If I go to the closet here. Uh-huh.
Alright, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra.
Uh-huh.
It's Constable Guybrush, my toy Oh, ape. He doesn't much like being called monkey.
Constable Guybrush, you say? Doesn't like being called a monkey. Yeah, that's totally
It's a
not
bunch
a
of drawings I drew when I was a kid.
reference to
I don't
anything.
even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me. Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being an officer of the law, of course.
Of course.
I think one of his eyes is falling out.
I'll
The
just
eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush. Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
Need to borrow it. Don't know what it'll be used for, but I'm sure it'll be used for something.
It's a wind-up mechanism.
You! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing,
Uh-huh.
but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
I'm sure this will be useful.
Monkey see, monkey do. Well, not without this he won't. Assorted candy. Colorful, no doubt also extremely toxic.
What if... Eat.
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
Ugh. What if, though? What if I use with... Work glove? With... Organic? No. What? Come back here. Lamps. Bread. Okay, I know. This is the way of things. This is the way of the point and click. You combine things with other things until something works.
It's a loaf of freshly baked bread from the cafe. I'm not particularly hungry.
Not hungry.
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
Wouldn't you cover it with this? Or with this?
It's a sticky, half-eaten piece of candy.
No. Well then.
I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it? An empty cardboard box. That's so not interesting.
Yeah.
Bunch of useless old drawings. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try.
Focus on your work, yeah.
I worry about the exhibition coming up in 2 weeks. This is the net result of my work. A pile of nothing. And it's not even a big pile of nothing. I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
Painting?
That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree.
Uh-huh.
That fan is supposed to keep the room nice and cool in the summer. Sure. Yeah. It's at least, 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on.
Let's go have a look at the window again. Wait, no, not use. Look.
I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal. It's a clothesline.
Uh-huh.
It's a seagull. The poor guy looks quite hungry.
Candy? Nope. Red? Oh. Oh, there it goes.
Clank?
Look at that. Got myself a clothesline. What do you know? Clamp on a clothesline. Alright. Let's see. Starting to combine items now. Wait, Charlie's apartment.
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom. And a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts. Nobody home.
Yeah, it's because he's at the cafe working. Maybe the corkboard has my timesheet.
Common room duty roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh joy, manual labor, my favorite.
Where's my timesheet? Where could it be?
It's a rusty thingy.
Uh-huh. Machine? Nope. Can't use the machine at all.
It's a rusty thingy.
Gotta find that rubber ducky. Made a clank sound. There it goes.
I know that duck. Bon voyage, ducky.
Come back, ducky. To the cafe. Ducky! Look at him.
It's a band-aid. How did that get there? Last I remember, the seagull had pecked a hole in the duck. Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Let's take it.
The duck's deflated. It's the thing you used for inflating the duck. What's it called? Hose? I don't know.
What if use candy? Okay. What if? No. What if look at Ducky and then use candy on deflate Ducky? No. Perhaps use these? No. Band-Aid TM.
It's a band-aid.
Ah, use Band-Aid on gloves. Yes. Oh wait, I think
That won't do any good. I need something tight to keep the clamp open.
inflate. Ah, yes, I remember how this works. Okay.
The duck's inflated.
It sure is. Not for long. Where am I gonna get my timesheet?
Yeah, what do you want now?
I thought you'd be ecstatic to have people work 24-hour shifts.
Oh, don't get me wrong, sweetheart. There's nothing I'd want more, but you see, for some weird reason, it is illegal to make people work that long.
Uh-huh.
What a downer.
Yeah, I'd make you guys work triple shifts if I could.
Nah, I don't think you would. I think you're a real angel at heart, Stanley. You're just afraid people will find out.
Yeah, I'm a real goddamn sweetheart. Go on, take advantage of my kindness while I'm still out of my head.
Listen, about my pay.
Yeah.
Lord almighty, everybody wants money from old Stan. But who signs his paychecks? No goddamn body, that's who.
You run the place, Stan. We're employees,
Yeah.
remember? You're our employer. You're supposed to pay us a salary.
Goddamn labor laws. Alright, you got your timesheet, honey?
No.
No, I don't.
Oh, big goddamn surprise. Feel like getting it and then coming back? Or better yet, don't come back. Stay away, do my migraine world of good.
Where's my timesheet? Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
Do you know about my timesheet?
Can I ask you a few more questions, Charlie?
Sure.
Thanks,
No.
Charlie. I'll see you later.
Later.
Yeah. Huh. In my diary, right?
Hey,
There
it's
it
my
is.
timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke.
Yeah.
I've been keeping a diary intermittently since I was 5 years old. Not the same one, of course. I started this one, I think, April of this year.
Stanley, I got my timesheet. Wouldn't you believe it? It was in my diary the whole time.
Here
Pay
you
me.
are, my timesheet.
Don't say that word too loud, sweetheart. You're killing me. Let's see. What is this? Huh? No. Did I sign this? What I thinking?
So?
At least it doesn't look like it's been forged. Thanks.
Thanks? Where's my money?
Oh, you ain't getting it now. Next week, honey. I write down this amount in my ledger. Don't you worry your head from it.
No. I need the money now,
I
Stanley.
need the money now, Stanley.
Yeah, we all need money now. That ain't gonna happen. Next week, I tell you.
No. Then I quit.
Get that. I quit.
You're quitting? You can't quit. You work for me. Nobody quits this job, honey.
I can quit. And I'm quitting. I quit.
Damn, woman, you know how hard it is to find people to take a crappy job like this one? I need you.
Uh-huh.
Just as much as you need the money?
All right, Jesus, I give you your damn money. What was it, 50 bucks?
$375, Stanley, cash.
$375.
Sure, cash. 300. Are you sure? I pay you guys way too much. All right, give me your CC.
There we go.
Thank you, Stanley.
I got
Fine,
paid.
Sure, whatever. Hey, I mean it. You free tonight? Wanna pull a shift? Sandra, she out sick and I need a replacement pronto. How about it?
Sorry, got plans.
No, sorry, I have plans.
Plans? Plans on a Friday?
Yeah.
Mighty mana, what's the world come to? Get out from here. Leave me alone with my migraine and ulcer.
Wow. To the exit. Because now we got money. And a rubber duck. We're going to the subway. Down to the subway. Gene scanner.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
Yeah. Just in case. And cash card. Boop. Now I've still got 360 bucks.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metroline subways for exactly 1 week.
Uh-huh.
And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean. Have a nice day.
Keep your jeans clean. Alright, look at that. What's that?
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. Looks like a large iron key.
Iron key, huh? Let's have a look at this, and let's deflated ducky will pull that off. Reinflate. Put on clamp. Take clamp.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
I think it has. Whoop. Ducky deflate. Clamp closes. We get big iron key.
That's a pretty cool catch.
Yeah. Classic point and click. And of course, like all classic point and clicks, the ducky and the clamp and the rope, it's gone.
It's a large iron key.
Uh-huh. Sure is. Well. Guess it's time to hop on a train. Off we go.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be. The screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
No escape from the screen. Map. Yeah, that's where we're going. Watertown Bridge.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm.
Uh-huh.
Big sound from such a small box. Newport Transit Systems.
Go to the door, I guess.
Hello, sir.
Cortez.
Sir? I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that.
Uh-huh.
It's a pointy-edged swan. There's absolutely nothing out there. Nothing. Oh, there's a city, an entire world even. But nothing.
Nothing.
It's a short, nude creature with a snout. Very inspiring.
Uh-huh. Hey, Cortez.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it, why do I want to meet him?
I don't know.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Nita, this painting. Right here. Look.
You brought me all the way down here to look at
You brought me all the way down here to look at a painting?
Yes, but there's more. Just look at it.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
Guy hugging a girl?
I see a guy hugging a girl.
And?
They're probably boyfriend, girlfriend, and she's dumping him. He looks really depressed.
Yes, yes. Forget the story. What do you see?
Art?
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that, beyond art.
Technique?
Technique?
Technique is what enables an artist to create art. Beyond technique, beyond artistry, what else is there?
Illusion?
Skill and imagination allow the artist to create an illusion, but that is only skin deep. Beneath the illusion, what else is there?
Truth?
Truth?
Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a
Also,
Monet.
you're saying these are paintings made by kids.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who've spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
How the hell do you know these things?
Excuse me, Cortez.
It's as plain as the day, Señorita Ryan. You're under a lot of stress. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here. And your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Your help.
Well, that figures.
Uh-huh.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, Cortez.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Está bien. I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Cortez!
Goodbye.
Cortez! You telling me that a kid made these pieces of art. Man. Apparently these kids got way more talent than me.
There's absolutely nothing out there.
Uh-huh. I'm out of here. Popping back on the subway. Back to Venice. The East Venice. Let's go to the bridges. I don't know, let's go to a cafe? I guess. Creepy sounds out here. Oh, I guess we could read another page. Oh. God knows if they'll accept me into their fall program, but I have to try. Sarah went out there last year, and she's agreed to let me stay at her place for a short while, until I can get a job in an apartment. Writing about leaving is both scary and exciting. It's scary because I've never really been on my own before, and I've never been to Newport. And of course, I'm scared that good old Daddy will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he will certainly try. On the other hand, it's really exciting too. I can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like Venice. From what I've seen and heard, it looks great. There are lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals, just like in the real Venice, in Italy. And most of the people who live there are young and creative and not afraid to look or sound or be different, which will make a nice change from this place. Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
I'll see
Nothing,
you
I
later,
guess.
Charlie.
Later.
Hey, Emma.
Howdy. What's up?
Not much.
Not much.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Guess I'm going back to my apartment then.
Marcus. What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What you looking at?
Talking to? I don't exist. I'm only a figment of your imagination.
I guess we'll go back to our apartment. I mean, Cortez basically just said, see you tomorrow, so maybe we need to go to bed. Oh, hey.
It's Fiona.
And it's
Mickey's
Mickey.
not usually the sit in front of the screen type of gal. Unlike Fiona, she's always working on something around the house. I guess that's why they're such a great couple.
Indeed. Let's go talk.
What's going on, Mickey?
Well, the water's been fixed, so you can take a hot shower if you want.
I smell that bad?
No, I didn't mean that you. I just, you know, in case you wanted to take a warm shower, I just wanted you to... the water being hot, as it were.
Uh-huh. I'm
Thanks,
messing with you.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I heard you had a nightmare last night.
Did she tell you that? She can't keep her mouth shut, can't she? You can't, can you?
As if your screaming wasn't enough to wake up the whole building. And so what if you were having a nightmare? You are human, you know, even though you'd like to think differently.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause an argument. It's just that I had a nightmare as well.
Good luck trying to get anything out of her. She's so very together, you know. There'll be no chink in her armor. She's the Iron Lady. Well, bollocks.
Would you shut up, Fiona? I mean, for once, would you just shut up? Yes, I had a nightmare, and yes, it's none of your business. So don't try to make it your business.
I wasn't trying to intrude.
Fine. I just don't like talking about my dreams, yeah?
Okay. What was with the pipes?
What was wrong with the pipes?
They're just old, like all of Venice. They're really old. Twice a year, every year, I have to spend a half a day freezing my ass off down in the canal performing emergency surgery on the pipes. Not that I don't love doing it, especially when my so-called partner's curled up on the sofa watching soaps all day long.
I'll talk to you later, Mickey.
Yeah.
See ya. Hey, Fiona.
Have you been sitting here all day?
Pretty much, darling. I feel like a vegetable. How was your day then?
It's weird.
It's been a weird day.
How so?
Well, you know how some mornings you wake up, but you're not sure if you're really awake or if you're still just dreaming?
I feel like that every morning, darling. A pot of black coffee cures that in a flash.
Uh-huh.
That's how I've been feeling all day. Like I said, it's been a weird day. How's yours?
Exceedingly ordinary. Almost depressingly so. I poked my head out of the door once for about a second, but thought better of it.
Alright, what you watching?
What are you watching?
Nothing special. We were thinking about watching a movie later, though.
Yeah, which one?
They have quite a few new releases out. Did you ever see Victory Hotel?
No. Is it good?
That's what they say, so we might catch that one.
Questions?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Maybe?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Where'd you... Well, actually,
Where
you
did you
said
find my
you found
ring?
it under the sofa, right?
Under the sofa, darling. It must have slipped off your finger while you were watching a movie or something.
That's strange, because I've been keeping it in a box in my room. I rarely ever wear it, and I've never carried it around in my pocket. What do you think of Cortez?
I'm not sure what you mean, darling.
Do you think he's a little creepy?
Oh, he's harmless. That old hippie's been drugged up for 50 years, and he's not likely to come down anytime soon.
Uh-huh.
Mickey likes him, but I'm not a big fan. But what can I do? He just sits outside the building, smoking or reading a book. He doesn't harm anyone.
How long has he been around?
Oh, I don't know. A year, maybe? He just showed up one day, and he hasn't left since.
He never leaves his spot?
He sleeps and eats, obviously. And sometimes he goes to some revival cinema uptown. Says that second to reading, old movies are his greatest passion.
What else can you tell me about Cortez?
One word I wouldn't use to describe him is lucid. He's always on about some bollocks idea, and you'd never know from listening to him that he's got any sense at all. People say he's quite sharp, though, quite intelligent, well-read, multilingual, and he's travelled all over the world, apparently, but still completely bonkers, if you ask me.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thanks
the
for
help.
your help, Fiona.
You're welcome, darling. Why don't you sit down and watch a movie with us, April?
You know what? That sounds like an excellent idea.
Sure does. I'll get up out of my seat and then sit right back down. Huh? Huh? What? Hey, did you guys see that? Am I seeing things? Or are we seeing things? Chapter 2, Through the Looking Glass.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
Can we talk to Fiona or Mickey about this? Cause, whew. Let's have a look at another page. April 22nd. Today I called the academy and asked them about their admission requirements, and they told me to bring some of my work in when you arrive. They don't really have any specific requirements, only that you're talented and dedicated and hardworking. The lady I spoke to sounded nice, but she didn't make any promises. She told me there are a lot of applicants and only a limited amount of spaces. I know my work's good, even though I haven't had much training, and I'm definitely dedicated and hardworking. So why am I still nervous? May 1st. I'm sorry I haven't kept up with events in this diary, but with my exams and everything else going on right before graduation, I haven't had the time. I know, bad excuse. I'll just have to take time out to, and I'll definitely keep my diary up to date from now on. May 25th. 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries and I wonder, where did I find the time to write so much so often? Oh well, I'll try to remember what's been going on these past few weeks. I passed all my exams with straight A's, of course, and tomorrow morning I'm leaving home. Yes, I'm making the leap into the great unknown, and I'm never coming back here. I withdrew all my money from the bank, $2,190, and I've packed a suitcase and a bag with my clothes and work samples and books and anything else I can't do without. Unfortunately, I have to leave so much. My old toys, some of the bigger canvases, my screen, and it's not like I can have Mom ship them or anything. I'm leaving a letter for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. I really don't want to carry any of that crap with me into my new life. Strangely enough, when I was packing this morning, I suddenly remembered something I'd forgotten a long time ago. When I was a kid, I kept all my drawings in a box under the floorboards so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. The box was right where I put it, more than 6 years ago. I didn't feel like looking at any of the drawings right away, so I wrapped the box up and stuck it in my bag. I'll open it when I get to Venice. I don't think this is the right time for nostalgic reminiscence about my childhood, but I'm glad I remembered to pack the box. So, tonight's the night. I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenvale, and from there to the big city itself, Newport. At dinner tonight, I'll see Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in a long while. I don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me. And I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye to the way he treated me throughout all those years. As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. He could theoretically improve, though I doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. He might turn out okay, but as long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. I'm going to the pond tonight to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a long while, not since that crazy day. Well, I have to see it one last time, or I'll never get it out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll mail them when I get to Newport, to Venice. So, this is the last entry I write here in this house, in this room. In some strange way, I can't really understand. I'll miss it. Not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years, oh my, in this place, and that's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad a little, but more than anything, I'm excited about what tomorrow will bring. I believe I might actually be happy. Imagine that. And we'll leave it at that for now. Downstairs we go. Hey Fiona, about that movie last night.
Did your tongue stick to the window pane again, Fiona?
Please tell me last night was a dream, April.
I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was.
I wish there was an explanation. But both you and Mickey, we all saw the same thing, didn't we? Not a dream, not a hallucination, but what?
Weird things have been happening lately.
Yeah.
I have noticed. This isn't the first time.
What other weird
things? What
things?
other weird things have happened lately?
Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. But as I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water. Scary.
Yeah.
You're telling me, darling. I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
Who'd know?
Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here. You should talk to him, darling.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world. Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Thanks. I have to get going.
You gotta get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month.
Wow.
That's $9 more than it's worth.
Really? I mean, sure, it's a little shoddy, but it's still an entire table. I guess I'll try talking to Zach.
I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
I know, right?
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Don't get your hopes up.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe. And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
Slam?
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Well,
You
give
stepped
me a reason to,
outside
babe.
of your apartment.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah, good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the... Pavilion, was it?
And, are you gonna put out?
What?
Oh,
Excuse me?
If I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole, and that wouldn't make me very happy.
Uh-huh.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart.
Definitely.
So, what do you want to know?
Where I can find a theater that shows old movies.
Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Why?
'Cause that's where Cortez likes to hang out, and I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
No. I just need to do some research for a painting.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are you, his lover? Does shriveled old weirdos turn you on?
No.
What is it, his accent? His acute lack of fashion?
It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit, you're with me tonight. By tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
Uh-huh.
So, where's Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area. Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really filthy.
Zach, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
Huh. That sounded like a threat. Well, I'm going downstairs. Guess it's off to the old movie theater. Well, first we'll make a stop at a cafe, see if anybody's there to talk to or has anything to say. Ooh, the cafe. Hey, Charlie.
I'm glad you're here. I need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, me too. What's going on?
You go first.
You haven't heard anything about what happened here last night?
Not a word. Now you definitely got my attention. What happened?
Around 11 last night, I was working the bar and, well, I couldn't see how it started, but the music suddenly changed, and the place went dead quiet. I walked over to the far end of the bar. Something, it wasn't human, definitely not like any human I've ever seen, just appeared out of the thin air where the jukebox is, playing an instrument. At first, it didn't seem to notice anyone. Everyone stood there watching it, dead silent. Then it looked up, and then it just disappeared. Everyone was staring at the jukebox and then at each other. And then things just went back to normal. It was as if they all chose to block it out. It was scary, girl. I couldn't get the image of that creature out of my mind. And the look on its face. It was real, that's for sure. As real as you and me, but different. Now I want to hear your story, April. What happened?
This is going to be hard to believe, but it's true. I swear to you.
Of course I'll believe you, girl.
Last night, I came home, and Mickey and Fiona were watching the screen, so I joined them. We watched a documentary about the rainforest, and...
What happened?
The room turned into a jungle.
Are you serious?
No, I'm lying to you. Of course I'm sure. I was there, Fiona was there, Mickey. We all saw the same thing, a jungle, but only for a split second.
Uh-huh.
Then it was gone, just like that. And it wasn't like a hologram. It was more real than that. It smelled right. The air was thick and humid and it didn't feel synthetic like those shows they have. It felt real. The worst part was, it looked familiar. Like something from a dream. I recognized the place and I recognized the emotions I had being there.
From where?
Like I said, from dreams and from experiences I've had these past few days. Strange stuff, scary stuff, but I'd rather not talk about those experiences now.
I understand. Wow. Heavy.
Yeah.
It's amazing how similar our stories are. And it scares me because have you considered the possibility you've been drugged, Charlie? Or subjected to some holographic experiment?
You prefer that to the alternatives?
That we're going crazy? Or that there's actually something going on? Something we can't understand. You think those alternatives are better?
I can't tell you, April. All I know is the experience was as real to me as yours was to you.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
Yeah, nothing
Thanks,
else.
Charlie.
See ya.
It's a jukebox.
Sure is. But Emma's not here. Well, I guess we could stop by the academy on the way to the subway. Sure takes a while to walk there, though.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she. But it looks absolutely beautiful.
Huh? We do some painting.
Not today.
Not
I'll just
today.
leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Fine. Guess it's off to the subway then. Down to the subway. At least we paid for a whole week. Hello, subway train. Let me on.
What? I got something on my face?
No, get on
Is
the
my hair
train.
okay? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the train. Alright. To the Metro Circle. Shall look at this place.
Would you believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
Huge.
Metro Circle, gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing, convert it into a theme park or something. I'll believe it when I see it.
East Gateway. Let's take a look at the elevators real quick.
It's a police officer.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen. The big ones can carry up to 100 people at a time and they go way fast. I've never been inside one, of course.
Hold it!
Huh?
You're not taking this elevator.
Why?
Why?
Because you're not carrying proper identification. Didn't you know that's a corporate offense in Newport?
In Venice, you don't have to.
I see. Venice. I should have known. Step back or I'll be forced to take you down with extreme prejudice.
Then I'll step back. How do I get...
How do I get permission to go through?
You don't need the gun
Only
for
citizens
me.
of mid-level status or above are allowed to use these elevators. I guess you're new to this city or you'd know that.
Yeah, fresh from the countryside.
You do look like a farm girl, it's true.
Hey, watch it. How do you get mid-level status?
Birth, money, marriage. Schmucks like you and me, miss. We're stuck here.
Well, shoot.
Speak for yourself, schmuck.
What's up with the cops?
What's up with the cops in this city?
I'm sorry?
I mean, when you arrest people, you read them their rights, and then you sell them products.
It's all part of the job, miss. The police department is a subdivision of the Bocamba Mercer Company and the Bingo Corporation.
Uh-huh.
They pay our bills.
Doesn't that constitute a conflict of interest?
Not if we don't arrest any employees of either company.
But
That makes so not sense.
Does when you're faced with the prospect of getting the boot, miss. I have kids, and I'd like to see them through college.
Thanks, officer.
We're here to protect, serve, and to inform you of the fantastic range of products offered by Bocamba Mercer and Bingo, manufacturers of the world's favorite soft drinks and handguns.
Uh-huh. Soft drinks and handguns, of course. Those go hand in hand. Boy, don't you just love the corporate world, huh? What a lovely capitalistic world that we live in.
Metro Circle.
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amethyst.
That's to the subway. Metro Circle.
Popular place. Not my crowd, though. I think he's selling something. Counterfeit. Triple strength raptures, probably. Highly addictive and guaranteed to blow your mind. Literally.
Ugh. Liquor?
It's a liquor store.
Uh-huh. I'll just walk down the street.
Mercury. They left out the theater bit, but maybe that's self-explanatory. The Maltese Falcon. Oh, yeah! I remember this one. It's a Disney cartoon with a falcon who, goes looking for a black cauldron. It's got singing mice in it, I think. I mean, don't they all?
Uh-huh.
Casablanca. That's with John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn, I think. They play a married couple who adopt a baby leopard during World War II. It's a timeless classic.
Uh-huh.
Just trash.
Notice.
Bergman Festival at the Mercury Theater. Opens August 1st, 2209. That's on Tuesday. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go.
Yeah, maybe. If I move this.
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
The box office is closed.
Well, shoot.
A Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist. I saw that. It's a classic. Women in dire need of medical attention. I thought that was a porno, but I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
Uh-huh.
It's locked.
Well, shoot.
This guy looks like he works at the theater. Excuse me.
Yes,
Yes,
Oh,
wow.
Geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang, Marquis, light up!
Uh-huh.
Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
Do you work at the theater?
Yes, I'm Freddie.
Yes.
Freddie Mellon. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she owns the theater. Yep, I reckon she does, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
She owns it, and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor. I reckon I help out some, of course. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the usher. And I also takes care of sweeping and cleaning up after the show.
Of course.
My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I'll tell you what, I think she's right about that, uh-huh.
Is the theater open now?
No, I reckon it ain't, lady. It don't open till this evening. Ain't nobody in there either. I reckon that wouldn't be legal.
Right.
Do you know a man called Cortez?
No. I can't say as I does, lady. Ain't never met him. Now, I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But I'm supposed to meet him here. Are you sure you don't know him?
Look, lady, I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you,
Sheesh.
I ain't seen Cortez today.
You
But
said you
today.
didn't know Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so I tell you what. I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop bothering
tell
me
you what.
and let me get on with my work. Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph. I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
Thanks, anyway.
Yes, I'll tell you what. You go on now, and let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
Uh-huh. Sure. Say, what if I, no?
Green ooze.
Hmm.
Smells like kerosene.
Kerosene, you say? Look, I'm telling you. If I, oh, you know, maybe just candy. Regular old candy. Wait. There we go. Yes.
That guy's so conspicuous, he's gotta be a cop on a stakeout assignment.
Uh-huh.
Hi there, having fun?
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
I'm an orphan.
Yeah? Well, all the more reason for you not to talk to strangers. Now get lost.
Why are you dressed like a
Why are
cop?
you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
I don't know. But that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am? Are you a comedian or something?
Yeah.
Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me.
That's because you don't got a sense of humor.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Oh. Okay. What if I offered you a candy? You know, to say sorry.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Don't you get tired of hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch?
That's right. At Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola. No ice.
Uh-huh.
What about fries?
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
Uh-huh.
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets.
Oh, do you now?
I didn't have time for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the
I
hell
don't
are
know.
you anyway? Get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Is this a threat? I think that was a threat.
A very serious one, ma'am.
Well, as an apology, I'll give you a candy.
Would you like a candy?
Hey, yeah, that'll hit the spot. What the hell? The taste, sickening. I feel kinda Christ.
Oh.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Did you just throw a rock at my head? Now, I tell you what, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, no.
I reckon that was a bad mistake.
Uh-oh. The poor guy. Oh well.
You should have seen him run, lady. I reckon I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. And he was clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. He even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter.
You don't say.
I ain't never seen anything that funny in a while.
His old hat, huh?
What? I got something on my
What's-
face? Is my hair okay? What you looking at?
Let's go find his hat, shall we? Look at that hat. Hee. All right. Let's have a look at this box.
It's a fuse box.
And it's quite active.
There's something wrong with the power in that box, and it looks like the theater marquee is connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
Yeah. Let's have a look, shall we? Perhaps we even have the key.
It's a switch. I'd venture a guess and say it has something to do with switching the power on and off. The heat's caused this one to melt. I don't think it works anymore. It won't budge. It's melted stuck.
Well, perhaps I should just use this glove on these sparks. Meow.
Dang marquee, light up!
Oh man, you're gonna have to
Hell, it
fix
gone
that.
dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
Yeah. You should go get those. Maybe leave the door open too.
Into the alley we go.
Should look at this place.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
It's a mountain of garbage.
What a hat on the mountain of garbage. Oh, would you look at that? Put him in the garbage heap.
your legs and do the monkey dance.
Pretty convincing, if I have to say so myself.
Yeah.
It's a closed garbage bin. I like my outfit. It's expensive. Cool.
Open that back up.
Hands up.
It's filled with a bunch of dry rags, newspapers, and a half-empty oil can. Anybody say extreme fire hazard?
Yeah.
It's the theater's fire exit. There's no doorknob. It's impossible to open it from this side.
And if I light this trash can on fire?
Alright, somebody's coming.
Hails blazes, we got us a fire. Now, where's that voice coming from? Show yourself.
Spread your legs.
All right there, mister. Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier.
Uh-huh.
Freddy'll do the monkey for you right now if that's what you want.
Poor Freddy.
He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon.
You, hands up. Spread your legs and do the monkey.
Yeah. Hey, Cortez.
All the time I spent trying to get into the theater, he could have just quietly walked out to meet me. I feel like kicking the guy.
Yeah, you should kick that guy. Stupid Cortez.
You have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
Do you like movies?
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second.
Wait.
I was trying to tell you that
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either
Cortez.
too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course. But go ahead.
Cortez.
What is it you wanted to talk about?
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for me? I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
Listen here, you.
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
Yeah, totally
As I
agree.
remember it, there was no agreement.
Yeah.
I said tomorrow, but you refused. I
That's
assumed
true.
you weren't interested. I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
Actually, no, I had to lay low for a few hours.
Uh-huh.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Yeah. So it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone now. Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
No, señorita. Not the police. There are bigger players than the police.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
Nope.
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers. You want, you need answers.
Perhaps.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just
Yeah.
more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
I
Yeah.
plan to answer all your questions today, April. By the time you go to sleep tonight, your world will have changed. And nothing will ever be the same.
Is
You're
it so?
just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then? Come with me. Come outside. No more talk. I will show you the truth.
Is that so, Cortez? The truth, you say?
This is probably as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
To see what?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Cortez?
Why, Alice, I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Cortez?
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
I'm not sure what I should do.
I understand. It's a difficult decision, because whatever you do, your life will change forever. So take your time. Think about it. Don't rush into a decision you're not ready to make.
I'm gonna go grab the monkey. Constable Guybrush.
It's a perfect fit. I'm so clever I could just die.
So clever I could just die. What if I leave? Yeah, there's probably nothing else I could do, is there?
Are you ready to step through the looking glass?
I'm not doing it.
Very well, go. I'll wait here for a while, and perhaps you will change your mind and come back before it is too late.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gotta go.
Are you ready to step through the looking glass?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. I'll do it.
Vamos. Enter the light.
Don't say that. It sounds too ominous. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
You're about to take the first step on the longest journey of
The
your life.
longest journey, huh?
But don't worry. I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes. It's pretty much a given.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse.
What? So much light. So bright. Confused. Hey, Cortez! Uh, uh, uh.
Vaya con Dios, child. And may the balance protect you.
The balance.
Cortez?
Hello?
Cortez!
Cortez?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse?
Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse?
Brian
I think
Westhouse?
that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
Yeah. Where even are we? Look at this mural. Some tower. And was this a mage or something? Excuse me?
He
Priest?
looks like some kind of priest.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Et tu? Emile, tu vas?
Huh?
I don't understand.
Aku sta kayan paras. Inomalante kandra. Ton maris. Ore tiesiton.
Where's Cortez?
Tutone eken. Tu ken vernilia fata tintu vermilian ton.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I totally understood all of that. Yep.
Aku kandi. Good.
Oh.
Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic.
Magic.
Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Alta. Good. Magic alto. Listen.
Aorta I beginning.
Beginning.
Parasimtin you. You have Thiesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge.
The knowledge.
Ya I tue by generations
By
e
generations.
umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Knowledge of alto.
You're starting to make sense.
Magike. Ken en santue. Torank
Oh,
e
now you're not making so much sense. Listen.
Aku kandi.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep, you just gotta listen.
Aorta I- Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
Uh-huh.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Order of the Balance.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the Divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't.
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Uh-huh. Mercuria. In Arcadia. slowly walk into that door, huh? Look at this place. Wow. It's beautiful. All 5 pixels.
Explore Marcuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. Well, we will explore Marcuria next time on The Longest Journey. Hello, ma'am. Can I help you? No? You going to the temple? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and save. Whoa. But yeah, that'll be it for today. We are in another realm now. What a wacky game this is. So yeah, this game takes place in 2 realms. A realm of science and futuristic technology, and a realm of magic and sorcery and ancient times. Very interesting game, this one. And look at this.
What the hell kind of animal is that?
Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game when I first played it, and hopefully you will enjoy watching. And maybe you'll even play it yourself. But this is all I have time for today. And on Wednesday, I still have yet to decide what I shall play, but Saturday will definitely be more Demon Souls, and maybe, just maybe, some more Tile Man. We shall see what the future holds for us. But I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.